Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. I hope you're doing great. So today I am going to discuss the another concept of Numpy series, and the name of that concept is universal functions. So I am going to discuss the types of universal functions. There are several types. First one is the reduction function, or you can call it the aggregation functions. Second one is the cumulative functions. Third one is the mathematical functions, and the fourth one is the trigonometric function. So I am going to write the code. Please open the Jupyter notebook and let's start it. So please open the Jupyter notebook and I am going to discuss about the universal function and types of universal function. There are several types of universal function. Let me write the universal function first. Universal functions. Okay, and there are several types. Types like we are going to discuss about the firstly aggregation function. We are going to discuss aggregation, or you can say it reduction function also. Okay, both are same only, reduction function. And inside the aggregation or reduction function we are going to discuss about the np dot minimum of x. So x is variable here, don't be confused. In place of x you can take a b c d e f g m and t, anything you can take. Np dot max of x here, and np dot sum of x, and np dot mean of x. We are going to find out the average also, and we are going to discuss the standard deviation also, np dot std also. And so this one is the aggregation or reduction function. Second one is your cumulative function. Also we are going to discuss function cumulative function. And inside the cumulative function we are going to discuss about the np dot cum sum. You heard the name of cum sum, right? And np dot cum product. Okay, we are going to find out the cumulative product also. So function will be like cum prod, cum product. And thirdly we are going to discuss about the mathematical function. After that trigonometric function, and I'm going to write the code for all this function. In mathematical function you can see np dot square root of x, sqrt root of x, and we are going to see the np dot log of x. Log of x we are going to discuss, and np dot absolute value of x. Okay, and all these things we are going to discuss. And np dot last one is the np dot exponential of x, np dot exponential of x. Okay, all these things we are going to discuss. And the fourth one is the last but not the least trigonometric function. Very important, trigonometric functions. Trigonometric function. And inside the trigonometric function we are going to discuss about the np dot sine of x. Sine, like you have to find out the value of sine of 1, you have to find out the value of sine of 2. Np dot cos of x. Okay, np dot tan of x, np dot tan of x. Okay, so let's begin it, and we are going to write the code, ladies and gentlemen. Please, command के साथ forward slash you have to press if you are using the MacBook, and if you are using the Windows then you have to press Control and forward slash for comment out. Yeah, moving to the next line, shift enter. Firstly I'm going to show you the np dot use of np dot mean of x. Import library numpy as np, import numpy as np is the alias here, the short name. Many times I discussed in previous videos also. And we are going to take the one variable x is equal to np dot array, x is equal to np dot array, and 1 2 3 4, and print np dot mean function we are going to take, and mean of x here we are going to take. So what is the value? Now we are going to find out the minimum of in this variable. What is the minimum value? It will give you the output. So 1 2 3, if you are going to compare, then 1 is the minimum value. So 1 जो है सबसे छोटा value है, and I will use both the language, English and Hindi, both the language, so you will be more comfortable. Okay, now if you have to find out the maximum, so I am going to copy it, command C, and sorry, just wait a minute, command C, and here command V. If I have to find the maximum value, then what I have to write here, max x. You can see here कि 1 2 3 4 में 1 2 3 4 में अगर compare करें तो 4 is the maximum value here. Okay, now this is the concept. And the second one is the minimum sum function. I am going to discuss, command V, and in place of minimum what you have to put? Sum. Okay, min stands for the minimum function, max stands for the maximum function, and sum stands for the summation we are going to find out. And here 10, because 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 1 10, so it is giving the 10 as output. Now next one is the what? Mean and standard deviation. What is mean? Actually mean is the average only. Whenever we are finding out the average, so that concept is only known as the mean. So let's check it. Command V, and in place of mean we are going to write here, in place of min we are going to write men, mean of x. And here you can see 2.5. How the output is 2.5? Because whenever you are going to add 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 10, 9 plus 1 10, so 10 divided by total numbers, total number is 4, 10 divided by 4, the output will be 2.5. It is just like average. Whenever you are going to find out the average, what is the formula of average? Here I am going to write it. So suppose if you have 4 numbers, okay, 1 is there, plus 2 is there, plus 3 is there, plus 4 is there, and if you have to find out the average now, then you have to divide it by how many numbers are there? 4 numbers are there, so it will give you the output. Okay, 4 plus 3 7, plus 2 9, 9 plus 1 10, 10 divided by 4, the output will be what? 2.5. I hope you got it. So this is the concept of min. Please let me know, are you getting my point or not? Okay, now moving to the next concept, how to find out the standard deviation. So just I'm going to copy this one, this code, and I'm going to use this code only again and again. And in place of mean, what you have to write? STD. STD stands for the standard deviation. Okay, now please check the output. How to find the standard deviation? The formula is like what is the, you have to find out the value of mu. You can take any variable like m. I'm going to find. For finding out the standard deviation, I'm going to show you the formula. Firstly, what will be value of mu? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 divided by 4, the output will be what? The output will be 2.5. Okay, now x1 value is what? 1. X2 value is what? 2. X3 will be what? X3 will be 3. X4 will be what? 5. Sorry, X4 will be 4. Okay, so you have to check this out, and after that you are going to use that formula, the formula of standard deviation. Please check the formula of standard deviation. I will mention in the video also. Okay, please find it. So this is the concept of standard deviation you have to find out. Now moving to the next part. So if you have to apply this formula for the 2D or array also, then how can you apply the formula for 2D array? Because now I am using all this formula for the 1D array. If you have to apply this for 2D array, then how can we do that? Let's begin it. Okay, I'm going to take this formula only, command C, and here I'm going to put the command V. Oops. And in place of firstly mean, I am going to put, and here 2 square bracket for the 2D arrays. As you know, 2 square bracket opening and the 2 square bracket for the closing. What is the value? 1 only it is giving, and I'm going to use for mean max function also, command C and command V. Oops, I'm really so sorry. Command C and here command V. So here you can see, in place of min, I'm going to write max, max. 4 is the maximum value for this 2D arrays. Command V, command A, command C, and command V. Yeah, now I'm going to write here. Here you have to find the maximum value you have seen, you have minimum value seen. Now the sum will be what? So it will get the same output. Okay, now command V. What will be the mean? Mean will be also same. And what will be the standard deviation we have seen already, right? Command V. And here what you have to mention? STD. STD stands for the standard deviation. So this is the output for the standard deviation. Now if I am going to take another row also, then what will be the concept? So suppose if we have to find out with the help of axis, so how can we do that? I'm going to write the code, command V, and just here I'm going to give the comma, and another row I'm going to take like 5 6 7 8 I am going to write here. Now if you are going to find out the maximum value, now it is giving you the 8, but now you have to differentiate between the rows and columns. Okay, you have to compare all these values with the help of rows and columns. How can you compare all these values? So for the comparison of rows and columns, you have to put the axis here. How can you put the axis? Command A and Command C, and here Command V, or copy paste only I am doing, Control C Control V. Now you have to mention here axis, AXIS. Axis is equal to 1. Suppose if you are going to write, now it is giving you the maximum value 4 and 8. Axis is equal to 1 defines for the, please let me know, 4 and 8 in row 1. 1 2 3 4 will be the row first, है ना, 1 2 3 4 जो होगा वो रो 1 होगा, and 5 6 7 8 will be the second row. So in first row, what is the maximum value? np.max stands for the, you have to find out the maximum value. So first row, this row 1 2 4 1 2 3 4, for particular this row the maximum value is 4, and for 5 6 7 8 the maximum value will be the 8, isn't it? So this is the concept, this is the maximum value. Whenever you are putting the axis is equal to 1, so you are finding out the maximum value in terms of rows. So there are 2 rows, you can easily figure it out what is the maximum values. Now if you have to find out in terms of column, from each maximum value from each column, then how can you find out? Okay, so I am going to comment this out, command /. Moving to the next row, shift enter, just simply put the shift enter. Okay, command V here, and now I am going to put here mention axis is equal to 0. Okay, अब जो अपन निकालने जा रहे हैं वैल्यू को, कंपेयर करने जा रहे हैं मैक्सिमम वैल्यू को, वो कॉलम्स वाइज कंपेयर करने जा रहे हैं. कॉलम्स वाइज कैसे आया? देखो कॉलम्स वाइज कैसे आया अभी पता चलेगा. अभी अपन यहाँ पे पुट करेंगे C1, फिर C2, फिर C3, फिर C4. ओके, उसके बाद जो नीचे वैल्यू आएगा आपका, पहले जो आएगा वो 1 आएगा, 2 आएगा, फिर 3 आएगा, 4 आएगा. नाउ मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट लाइन, आपका फिर आएगा 5 6 7 8. सो अब देखो इस कॉलम में, C1 कॉलम में आपका मैक्सिमम वैल्यू क्या हो गया, बताओ जल्दी फटाफट. C1 कॉलम में मैक्सिमम वैल्यू जो आपका आया वो आया 5 आया. C2 कॉलम में मैक्सिमम वैल्यू 2 और 6 में जब कंपेयर करोगे मैक्सिमम वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगा, 6. फिर C3 कॉलम में 3 और 7 में कंपेयर करोगे तो क्या आएगा, 7. फिर C4 कॉलम में 4 और 8 को कंपेयर करोगे तो मैक्सिमम वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगा, 8 आ जाएगा. ये तो आपको मैक्सिमम आपने फाइंड करा. ओके, कमेंट आउट कर दो इसको कमांड के साथ /. नाउ मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट. अगर आपको इसी को मिनिमम निकालना है और मैक्सिमम निकालना है, तो इन प्लेस ऑफ मैक्स व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, इन प्लेस ऑफ मैक्स यू हैव टू पुट द मीन ऑफ एक्स. X is the variable here. Okay, so axis we haven't taken the axis, so now you have to take the axis. Axis is equal to 1 you have to mention here, and you can see the result. Axis is equal to 1 defines that we are finding out the value, minimum value in rows wise. Okay, and whenever we are going to put the axis is equal to 0, we are going to find out the value in column wise. So I hope the concept is clear. And here what you have to put, axis is equal to 0. Axis is equal to 0, 5 6 7 8. And so maximum value not, we are going to mention the minimum value. So 1 2 3 4 is the minimum value. Similarly we can mention here for the sum also, SUM, sum also. And here AXI is equal to what, 0 we are going to put. And how it is the output, like 6 8 10 12. देखो अगर x इज इक्वल टू 0 हमने कराना, इट मीन्स दैट कि अपन यहाँ पे जो यूज़ कर रहे हैं वो कॉलम वाइज यूज़ कर रहे हैं. तो कॉलम वाइज क्या होगा, जरा मेंशन, जरा मैं बताता हूँ आपको. 2 3 एंड 4 ईयर, एंड नीचे में क्या हो जाएगा 5 6 7 8. तो अब देखो कॉलम वाइज जब करोगे 5 + 1 6 सम आ रहा है, 6 + 2 8 सम आ रहा है, 7 + 3 10 आ रहा है, और 8 + 4 कितना आ रहा है, सम 12 आ रहा है. आई होप यू आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट. चलो यार आगे बढ़ते हैं अपन. कमांड V. अब सम के अलावा अपन क्या कर लेते हैं, यहाँ पे मीन ऑफ एक्स कर लेते हैं. और मीन ऑफ एक्स में जब अपन एक्सिस देंगे, यहाँ पे देखना AX इज इक्वल टू 1 देते हैं अपन, तो 2.5 एंड 6.5 मिल रहा है यहाँ पे. तो एवरेज ही निकालना है, तो एवरेज डेफिनेटली यू कैन फाइंड इट आउट. ओके, एंड हेयर वी आर गोइंग टू मेंशन कमांड V, and this time we are going to put the axis is equal to AXIS is equal to 0. आपको पता है x इज इक्वल टू 0 किसके लिए होता है? प्लीज़ बताओ किसके लिए, कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर बताना। x इज इक्वल टू 0 होता है वो कॉलम वाइज। ये देखो कॉलम वाइज आपको क्या दे रहा है, मीन निकाल रहा है, एवरेज करके दे रहा है। 5 प्लस 1 6 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 3 आया। फिर 6 प्लस 2 8 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 4, 7 प्लस 3 10 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 5 आ गया। 8 प्लस 4 12 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 6 आ गया। आई होप यू आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट। एंड कमांड v here again for pasting the values. Now this time I am going to use the std. std stands for the standard deviation formula। जैसा कि मैंने बताया आपको मेंशन कर दूंगा वीडियोस में। फॉर्मूला अभी लिख के दिखा नहीं सकता हूँ, इसलिए आई एम रियली सो सॉरी। अब जैसे जैसे मैं टेक्नोलॉजी को इनहांस करूँगा तो फिर मैं फॉर्मूलाज भी लिख के आपको बताऊँगा यहाँ पे। x, now I am going to put here the x is equal to 1, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see here the standard deviation is like this. Now again I am going to put x is equal to 0 here. Axi is equal to 0 here. So what will the concept? 5 6 7 8. Okay, maximum in place of max, what you have to mention here is standard deviation of x. So you will find out the output 2 2.2 2 2 to 4 वैल्यूज़। ओके, तो यहाँ तक आप सभी का क्लियर हुआ होगा, कंसेप्ट अच्छे से क्लियर हो रहा है। नाउ मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, व्हाट यू हैव टू डू नाउ, वी हैव टू लुक फॉर कम्युलेटिव फंक्शंस। ओके, कम्युलेटिव फंक्शंस क्या होता है वो बताता हूँ अभी, जरा फटाफट जल्दी चलते हैं। पहले अपन क्या करते हैं, 1D अरे के लिए यूज़ करते हैं। तो इस बार वेरिएबल ले लेता हूँ y इज इक्वल टू np डॉट अरे and the values is 1 2 3 4 universal values we are going to mention here, and we are going to use the print np dot come sum for variable y this time. Okay, you can see here 13610 is the output। देखो 13610 आउटपुट कैसे आया वो बताना चाहूँगा, आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस दैट ऑल्सो। सो ये क्या करेगा, एक आगे वाले के साथ जुड़ जाएगा। कम सम कहने का मतलब कम्युलेटिव सम। फर्स्ट वैल्यू विल बी 1 एंड आफ्टर दैट 1 प्लस 2 3 आउटपुट, एंड अगेन 3 प्लस 3 नेक्स्ट वैल्यू इज 3 3 प्लस 3 6। नाउ द फाइनल आउटपुट इज 6। नाउ it will combine with the next value inside the variable y। 6 plus 4 output is the 10। okay, moving to the next part, command v, and here I am going to just hold for a second. This time I am going to discuss the 1D array only. After this I am going to discuss about the 2D array. So I am going to copy this only, command a for selecting all and command c for copying, and moving to the next line, command v. Now this time, ladies and gentlemen, what I am going to do, in place of come sum I am going to give the come prod, come product prod, and please check the output 1 2 6 24। now how it happens, like here 1 into 2, first it will be the first value will be the 1 always, 1 into 2 2, and 2 into 3 6 is the final output। now 6 into 4 next value 24, so this is the output। if you are going to change the value, suppose I am going to change the value, right, in place of 1 2 3 4 I am going to mention here 5 6 7 8 5 6 7 8 here I am going to write, and this time you can get the result, get the output 530 2000 210 and 1680। how this possible, like 5 is the first value, and after that 5 into 6 30 is the final output right now, for right now। okay, 30 into next wala value, next one value 30 into 7 210, and now for this time 210 is the final output, 210 into 8 1680 will be the final output। so now I'm going to apply this formula for 2D arrays also। how can you apply this formula for 2D arrays, just check it। okay, command c and here command v। so for 2D arrays I am going to take this and here comma, and 1 2 3 4 I am going to take, and come product of y, so this is the output, you can check here। okay, so 5 into 6 30, that only, and after that this 680 into 1 1680, and 1680 into 2 3360 into 3, that will be 10,080, and 10,080 into 4, that is 40,320। and what we are going to do, if we are going to put here axis is equal to 0, so you can see the result, axis is equal to 0 stands for the, we are going to find out the value like column wise. 5 into 1, 5 into 1, 5. Okay, and 5 6 7 8 will be the final output for the upper one, and after that 5 into 1 for the below line, for the below row, what will be the output? 5 into 1 5, नीचे वाले के लिए 5 into 5, 5 into 1 5 होगा, फिर आपका 6 into 2 हो जाएगा 12 नीचे में, फिर 7 into 3 21 हो जाएगा, फिर 8 into 4 32 हो जाएगा। तो ये कम प्रोडक्ट के लिए था। अब अपन क्या करते हैं यहाँ पे, कमांड सी करते हैं, कमांड वी करते हैं। In place of x is equal to 0, we are going to mention here x is equal to 1. Now what will be the output? You can see the output. Okay, so x is equal to 1, it means that जो अब आपका कम प्रोडक्ट हो रहा है, यानी कि कम्युलेटिव प्रोडक्ट हो रहा है, PROD stands for the product, कम्युलेटिव प्रोडक्ट हो रहा है, वो क्या हो रहा है? रोज वाइज हो रहा है। रोज वाइज कैसे होगा? आपको पता है 5 इज द फर्स्ट वैल्यू, 5 into 6 30, 30 into 7 210, and 210 into 8 1680। नाउ मूविंग टू द सेकंड रो, ये होगा आपका 5 6 7 8 वाला जो होगा फर्स्ट रो होगा, एंड 1 2 3 4 वाला जो आपका होगा सेकंड रो होगा। 1 1 into 2 2, 2 into 3 6, 6 into 4 24। I hope you are getting my concept. Okay, so moving to the next part, come sum, we are going to check for the 2D arrays. Command V, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now in place of cum product, we are going to use the cum sum, cumulative sum. Cum sum stands for the cumulative sum, cumulative sum. And here you have to put here like numpy has no attribute. Acha, I did blunder. So cum sum. Now it will give the output cum sum, cumulative sum. We have to find it out. How can you check the cumulative sum? Now x is equal to 0, it means that ये क्या करेगा? आपको कॉलम वाइज रिजल्ट देगा। ऊपर में तो सेम वैल्यू रह जाएगा 5 6 7 8, नीचे जो कॉलम होगा आपको कैसे आएगा? 5 + 1 6 आ जाएगा, और फिर 6 + 2 8 आ जाएगा, फिर आपका 7 + 3 10 आ जाएगा, फिर 8 + 4 12 आ जाएगा। आई होप यू आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट। जब भी x इज इक्वल टू 0 रहे ना, तो वो कॉलम वाइज फाइंड करेगा, जब भी x इज इक्वल टू 1 रहे तो वो रोज वाइज फाइंड करेगा। नाउ कमांड वी, in place of x is equal to 0, we are going to put the 1, and in place of cum prod, we are going to put cum sum, cumulative sum. Okay, cumulative sum we are going to put. So this 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4, and here you can check it out. x is equal to 1 stands for the रोज वाइज दे रहा है, तो 5 पहले वैल्यू होगा इस रोज के लिए, फर्स्ट रोज के लिए। फर्स्ट रो हमारा क्या है? 5 6 7 8 है, एंड द सेकंड रो हमारा क्या है? 1 2 3 4। सो अब देखो पहला रो के लिए अपन अगर वैल्यूज़ को निकालें तो देखो क्या होगा। 5 तो पहला वैल्यू रहेगा, फिर इसमें कम सम लगा रहे, कम्युलेटिव सम। मतलब कम्युलेटिव सम का क्या होगा कि जब भी अपन आगे जाएंगे तो आगे वाले के साथ अपन ऐड कर लेंगे, अपने आप ग्रुप बना लेंगे, इसको ऐसे समझो, जुड़ते जाएंगे आगे। 5 + 6, पहला वैल्यू आपका 5 यूनिवर्सल है रहेगा। अब नेक्स्ट जो आउटपुट आएगा नेक्स्ट वाले के साथ ऐड अप हो जाएगा। 5 + 6 क्या हो जाएगा आपका? 11। फिर ये नेक्स्ट वाले के साथ ऐड होगा। 11 + 7 क्या हो जाएगा? 18। फिर नेक्स्ट वाले के साथ ऐड होगा। 18 + 8 कितना हो जाएगा? 26 विल बी द आउटपुट फॉर दिस रोज। फॉर दिस वन इज द रो 1 यू कैन से, रो 1 यू कैन से। अब दिस वन फॉर दिस रो यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा? अब देखो यहाँ पे फर्स्ट इज द यूनिवर्सल वैल्यू, एंड फर्स्ट + 2 क्या हो जाएगा? नेक्स्ट वैल्यू आपका 3 होगा। कम्युलेटिव सम वी आर गोइंग टू फाइंड इट आउट, राइट। एंड 3 + 3 क्या हो जाएगा आपका? 6 हो जाएगा, एंड 6 + 4 क्या हो जाएगा आपका? 10 हो जाएगा। ये आपका रो 2 के लिए होगा। आई होप यू आर गेटिंग माई पॉइंट। अरे है कि नहीं है? बोलो भाई, है कि नहीं? बताओ भाई, है कि नहीं है? सो दिस इज द कंसेप्ट, कमांड सी एंड कमांड वी हियर। ओके, सो चलो यार आगे बढ़ते हैं अपन। ये तो हमारा कम्युलेटिव सम एंड कम्युलेटिव प्रोडक्ट हो गया। नाउ मूविंग टू द मैथमेटिकल फंक्शन। सो मैथमेटिकल फंक्शन पहले अपन 1D एरे के लिए देखेंगे, फिर अपन 2D एरे में जाएंगे। देखो अभी मैं आपको ये चीज़ बता रहा हूँ कि 3D एरे के बारे में डिस्कस नहीं कर रहा हूँ। 3D एरे के बारे में एक एक्स्ट्रा वीडियो बनाऊंगा, नेक्स्ट वीडियो बनाऊंगा, उस पर सारा कंसेप्ट मैं क्लियर करूँगा। सो दिस टाइम आई एम गोइंग टू टेक द वेरिएबल z इज इक्वल टू np.array, and this time I am going to put the value 1 2 3 4, and here I am going to print what I am going to print, np dot square root. First mathematical function is square root of z is the variable here, so square root you can easily find it out. 2 का स्क्वायर रूट क्या होगा? अंडर रूट ऑफ 2 क्या हो जाएगा? 1.41। 3 का क्या हो जाएगा? 1.732। ओके, so this will be the output shift if we No, this one is the square root, so we are going to use this one only, square root of 2. I hope you are getting my point. And copy paste it, command C and command V. In place of 2 we are going to take 3, square root of 3, and we are going to mention here command V, square root of sorry, just command V, square root of 2 is here, we are going to take 4, so this will give you the output. Okay, I hope you are getting my concept, you are getting my point. ये हो जाएगा आपका. Moving to the next line, ladies and gentlemen. Square root, after that we are going to put the command C and command V. In place of square root we are going to mention here log of 1, log of 1 0, log of 1 to the base 10 0, log of 2 to the base 10 0.6, log of 3, this will give you the output, log of 4, this will give you the output. Okay, now command V. Here what you have to mention, in place of square root you have to mention absolute value abs of 1 2 3 4. It will give you the same output, but what is the difference, what is the use of abs? If you are mentioning here now, suppose I am going to copy this one, command A, command C, and I am going to mention here command V. If you have to give the negative numbers, like suppose if you are going to give in place of 2 -2, in place of 4 -4, then what will be the output? You can check it out. 1 2 3 4 मतलब क्या कर रहा है, निगेटिव वाले टर्म्स को भी आपको एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू में दे रहा है, पॉजिटिव वैल्यू में दे रहा है. सो दिस इज द कंसेप्ट ऑफ एब्सोल्यूट वैल्यू. ओके, नाउ and I'm going to copy it out, command A and command C. Okay, just check it out, command V here. Now this time I'm going to remove all these negative terms, and in place of absolute function I am going to take exponential function. For exponential function you have to put only exp, so you can check it out, exponential function. Exponential function stands for the, you are going to write e to the power 0, e to the power 1, e to the power 2, e to the power 3, and e to the power 4. E is the Euler number. As you know, in physics you have already discussed the Euler number also, and the value of Euler number is what, 2.7182. this is the Euler number, 2.7138. you can put 28 after this. This is the exact value of, not exact value, approximate value of Euler's constant or Euler number. Okay, now what will the concept here, e to the power here, like 1, e to the power 2, e to the power 3, e to the power 4. Okay, it means that 2.78 to the power 1, because we have value inside that z variable, we have value 1 2 3 4. So 2.718 to the power 1, 2.718 to the power 2, 2.718 to the power 3, 2.78 to the power 4, and 2.782 is the value for the Euler's number, or you can see the Euler's constant. Are you getting my point or not? Please let me know. So this is the output for exponential of z. Z is the variable where we store the value 1 2 3 4. If you will change the variable, or you can change the value of that variable inside that variable, then the all the output will be varies. Okay, getting my point or not? Please let me know. Now I am going to use for the 2D arrays only. For this, command A and command C. For this was for the 1D array, and I am now this time I am going to use for the 2D arrays. Okay, so 2D arrays, and here command V. So I am going to take the 2D arrays here, comma 5 6 7 8, and square root of z we are going to, firstly we are going to see, you can see here square root of z. Suppose if you have to mention here axis is equal to 0, if you have to mention, you can see square root got an unexpected keyword argument axis. So this function, as square root function, will not take the axis values. Okay, so axis, we don't have to mention the axis here, only you have to pass the variable here. So this will give you the output. Now ladies and gentlemen, moving to the next part, what you have to put the command V. Okay, so this in place of okay, just hold for a second, command A and delete this. So I'm going to copy this one, command A, command C, because this is the second 2D array na. Command V this time I'm going to mention here, and in place of square root I'm going to mention the absolute value, abs. Now you can check it out, absolute value also you can see 1 2 3 4. But if in place of minus 5 now, this time I am going to take in place of 5 I am going to take minus 5, and in place of 4 I am going to take minus 4. So you can see here कि what is the concept of ABS function. ABS function क्या करता है, जो भी आपके पास नेगेटिव नंबर रहता है उसको पॉजिटिव नंबर में आपको बदल करके दे देता है. नाउ द आउटपुट इज व्हाट 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this is the output you can see here. Okay, now you are getting like positive output. The negative values has been changed into positive values. So this is the concept of absolute value. Okay, and next one is the square root done, exponential and log. So I'm going to copy this one only, command A, command C, and command C stands for the, because I'm using the Mac now, for copying we are going to use the command C, for pasting command V, ops, command B. And in place of minus 4 now you have to mention the positive value only. I'm not going to take this time negative value, right? And this one, and in place of ABS function I'm going to take log. So log of z, you are going to find out this value, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are getting my point. Again command V. So I'm remove all the negative values. In place of minus 5 I'm going to mention the 5. In place of absolute value function I'm going to use the log of z variable. So you will find out all these values. You can please calculate with the help of your calculator also. You will find out log of, for log 1 you are going to put 0, log 2 you are going to put that value, log 3 you are going to get this one, log 4 again, log 5, log 6, log 7, log 8. Okay, so the question is, can we use the axis for log function also? So axis is equal to 0 if I am going to mention here, then you will get the error like log got an unexpected keyword argument axis. So log function, some of the mathematical function is definitely not going to carry the axis values argument. Okay, so that's why this is the reason it is giving the error. Now for the log also, exponential also we are going to check it out. For the exponential function also we are going to check it out. Okay, copy paste command V, and in place of ABS we are going to use the EXP, and here this one, and here this one, exponential function. So e to the power 1 this value, after that e to the power 2 this value, e to the power 3 this value, e to the power 4 this value. Coming to the next part, e to the power 5 this value. Okay, and after that e to the power 6 7 8. I hope you are getting my part. Now moving to the next function, the last function of this universal function is the trigonometric function. Okay, trigonometric functions. Okay, so trigonometric functions, just comment it out. Trigonometric function we are going to check sine of x, cos of x, and tan of x. So we are going to take the variable this one only. For 1D array we are going to check command A for selecting, command C for the copying, and here command V. In place of exp we are going to take the tan of this one. Now the value of tan of 1 is 1.55, value of tan 2 is this one, value of tan 3 is this one, value of tan 4 is this one. So copy this one, command A, command C, and here command V. And in place of tan you are going to write here sine of this one, sine of A, sine of 1 this value, sine of 2 this value, sine of 3 this value, sine of 4 this value. Now again copy paste, command V. This time I am going to take the cos function, cos function I am going to pass, and you will get the output this one. Okay, so this one's for the 1D array. Now moving to the 2D array. 2D array, A double RAY 2D array. So what is the concept of for this 2D array? I am going to take one 2D array. Suppose I am going to take this one only. Command C and command V. Okay, and here just wait for a minute, command V. Yeah, now in place of exponential now I am going to take sine of z variable. So you will get the output this one. अब एक क्वेश्चन क्या है कि आप मुझसे पूछ सकते हो, कैन वी यूज द एक्सिस? for sine function, for the cos function, for tan function. So definitely I'm going to show you x is equal to 0. This one is saying that sine got an unexpected keyword argument axis, so we cannot use the axis for the sine and cos function and tan function. I hope you are getting my point. Command V, and in place of exponential we are going to put here cos of x. Cos of x or z, anything you can take, x, z, y, m, n, that is the variable only. Okay, so this is the output, you can check here. For the cos function also I am going to put axis. Axis is equal to 0. This is giving the error. Command V. Now this time in place of exponential we are going to use the tan of z variable. So you are getting all the output for the tan of z variable. Okay, tan of x, tan of z, tan of 8, b, m, n, o. सो यहाँ तक जो हमारा था वो 2D अरेज का पूरा कंसेप्ट था. जितना हमारे यूनिवर्सल फंक्शंस था उसके अंदर में उसके टाइप्स, उसके पार्ट्स वगैरह जो भी थे, लाइक एग्रीगेशन फंक्शंस, मैथमेटिकल फंक्शंस, कम्युलेटिव फंक्शंस और ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन, लास्ट में हमने सारा कुछ डिस्कस करा और इससे ज़्यादा बाहर कुछ जाएगा नहीं. तो ये चीज़ें हैं. और एक बार आप लोग स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन का फॉर्मूला चेक कर लेना. वैसे मैं जब एडिटिंग करूँगा तो वहाँ पे मेंशन करूँगा. यहाँ पे भी मैं लिख नहीं पा रहा था. सो दैट वाज द कंसेप्ट. ओके, सो वैसे जो होता है स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 1/n होता है, समेशन का साइन होता है, आई का वैल्यू वेरी करता है, i इक्वल टू 1 टू i इक्वल टू n तक जाता है, फिर एक्स आई माइनस म्यू का होल स्क्वायर हो जाता है. तो x इज़ द इनिशियल वैल्यू ऑफ ईच नंबर. जैसे 1 2 3 4 है ना, तो x1 होगा 1, x2 होगा 2, x3 होगा 3, x4 होगा 4, और म्यू हो जाएगा आपका एवरेज निकालना है, यानी कि मीन निकालना है. एवरेज कैसे निकाल तो पता ही है सबका. तो उसके बाद सारा कैलकुलेट कर दो तो आपका स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन निकल जाएगा. ओके, गेटिंग माय पॉइंट ऑन. ये स्टैट्स का पार्ट है ना. मैथमेटिक्स जब पढ़ते हो, स्टैटिस्टिक्स जब पढ़ते हो, ये सब सारे पार्ट्स आपको आएंगे. सो बहुत ही बढ़िया कंसेप्ट था यार. मेरा वन ऑफ द फेवरेट टॉपिक है ये सब. बहुत ही बढ़िया कोड भी लगा मुझे. एंड डेफिनेटली इन नेक्स्ट वीडियो आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस द कंसेप्ट ऑफ 3D अरेज ऑल्सो, बिकॉज अगर इस वाले में जाता तो बहुत लंबा खिंच जाता. मुझे लगता है ये 30 और 35 मिनट्स का वीडियो हो चुका होगा. सो प्लीज़ लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. टिल देन कीप लर्निंग, मीनवाइल कीप लर्निंग, कीप एक्सप्लोरिंग. बाय, हैव अ ग्रेट डे, लव यू ऑल, बाय.